Thank you.
Yeah, as you know, as they keep trying, we can actually start the media Q&A session. Mr. Razak, Mr. Habib, and Mr. Sajid can actually answer until the president joins. Mr. Afsul is here as well.
What is the total business last time, sir?
2,400 crores.
2,400 crores. How many countries, sir?
8 countries.
8 countries. So mentioned in the same
Yes.
countries. Which are the main countries, sir?
We had Singapore, Malaysia, UAE, Saudi Arabia, and Sri Lanka, Oman, Brunei. Iran.
So last year, what was the major investment portion coming from which industry it has come?
From various industries, as I told you that we represent in construction, in power, in logistics, and even Medicare as well.
Growth comes from which industries
Please use the mic.
So just wanted to know, because I asked this question because in terms of the investment, we can judge the investment coming from the industry, so that which industry you want to focus more on.
We are not industry specific. We are just any industry is welcome. Like last time we had enough, good lot of investments coming from the power project, coming from the logistics, coming from the construction, coming from the travel industry. So that we are open to any industry and any business.
Yes, sir.
You spoke about the MOUs that were signed last year. Can you specify what were the outcomes of the last year in terms of companies which were set up or some deals which were struck?
No, as I told you, we signed MOUs for 2,400 crores from construction into travel business, logistics, Medicare and as well. And most of them are still in the advanced stages, in the implementation stages. You are aware that last 2 years things were, the economy was pretty much low, so the pains are there. But nevertheless, we are working on it, and hopefully we should control. It's all in the advanced stages at the moment.
You have a list of those numbers?
We do have. We'll share it with you.
Would you be able to name the?
We'll share it. We'll share it. We have a list, and we'll share it with you.
And this year you have specified the focus areas, the thematic subjects for the seminar: entrepreneurship, community and business and economy, art and culture, innovation and technology, education, skill development. Any conscious thought which has gone into the selection of these subjects?
Yeah, certainly. We've taken feedback from our members as well as people who participate in the seminar and tweaked the sessions. So there's a lot of focus on finance, obviously, which we had last time also. But this time we have more, I would say, variety of, finance. Like this time we will use mutual funds, we will use Sharia funds, and so on as well, in this session. And very important, I would say, the improvisation to the seminar is there's a special session on innovation and technology and how that, affects or rather influences the business. So that's a very, very interesting session. Like we have none other than the CEO of Jasper, Cisco. Which is the IoT business, Internet of Things business of Cisco itself. So he's going to be speaking. Likewise, we have Mr. Lakshminarayan from Cognizant also will be speaking. There's going to be other, technocrats, who will be addressing the seminar. That's an improvisation of last year.
One final question from my side I wanted to ask you is, what are the expectations from your members? Are they expecting UEF to do 1, 2, 3 things? And what are the goals that you have set for yourself for the next 2 years, maybe after this edition? So when are you going to be doing your next thing, maybe 2019? And if there are any measurable, some numbers that you can share.
No, as I told you, the last time 2015 summit, when it ended on the 15th of November, everybody had a question, when next? That shows the success story of that summit. And we promised that we'll have it once in 2 years. That's why we are having now in 2017, and we do propose to have every 2 years a third summit. Actually, to be very honest, we are working in tandem with the Vision 2023 of the Government of Tamil Nadu, as well as New India vision of our Prime Minister for 2020. We are working in tandem with that thing, and at our level, however small it may be compared to what our Prime Minister and Chief Minister are expecting, but we do have contributed so far, and we are continuing to do that because, as you asked us earlier about the MOU signed, so as you know, MOUs are signed, but it takes its time to implement it. There is some gestation period for everything. We need that period to cross through. As the days go by, we are getting it closer and closer to completion of the projects, and we are heading towards it. As far as the details of MOU signed and other things will be polished.
The membership, how big is the membership?
We have, as of now, 600 members. We are planning to make it 1,000.
Quality members.
We
have quality. We're not looking at quantity. A lot of people will be interested, but this is a serious business organization where, of course, we have our CSR activities, but then after we became the Chamber of Commerce, we are working on a focus to make it, more on the economic front. So we are looking at, high percentage for people who are doing serious business, want to help them to get more funds and then grow.
Any important leaders from any other countries, sir? Out of India?
Few people have confirmed, but
we have the chairman of the Arab League, for instance, is going to be participating. So that's very significant. Yeah, the Sri Lankan Minister, Mr. Bathiuddin, was yet to confirm. He's confirmed the same schedule, but he's going to confirm whether he's going to be on the first day or the second day.
We also getting some ambassadors of different countries.
Ambassadors of Brunei, Malaysia, and Indonesia.
And also Bosnia.
Bosnia as well, yeah.
They're sure to participate.
Mr. Afzal, now you have been doing business in India for a long time. Similarly, Mr. Habib, Mr. Razak, I know him more as a professional, part of the fraternity. Satak, I do not know whether you are also, into activism. Now, how is the perception of the ease of doing business? Because we keep talking about it, and we talk about the, improvement in our ranking. So, what's the ground level reality as leaders in that space? And also, you are trying to promote more of entrepreneurship.
Well, the industry has been going through a tough time, but as we go through it, we are able to realize that more and more systematized operations are what is going to be for the future. If you are disciplined in your industry and you are into proper systems, I think it is really going to be a great show. And we are able to see the inquiries and the things which are really prospected. Though it is now we are what you call going through a very not too many stumbling blocks and too many corrections are happening, but it really seems that we are falling in the right place and the right path for a futuristic growth.
The aspect ease of doing business. I think the central government is doing extremely well. You must be seeing the index from 160 to 200. I think Tamil Nadu has a challenge, but it should happen. Is one thing, but definitely we are on the move. We have realized that the people to come and invest in the country, they need easy doing business. So I think the government is very hardly working on it, and we as the industry body also doing well. Like for example, I'm part of the construction industry where we have the RERA has come in place just a few months back. I think that sets the tone, as like Dr. rightly said. It is all it's becoming an even playing field, and only serious players are into the product.
You want to add something about that?
No, I was just trying to say that in the last meeting with the Honorable Finance Minister, he was also asking me about, apart from GST, as to what are the general trade conditions in the country. I told him ease of doing business. This is before this 30% 30-point jump which we got. This was in July end, 30th July to be precise. And I told him that the single window system has to further improve. There is a single window, but unfortunately there are some doors behind the single window. And he also agreed with me. He said yes, he's aware of it, and things are improving and will improve. So we are looking forward to it, and we do have a bright future in India, and there's no doubt about that. Thank you.
You want to add something?
I would like to add that certainly, we see a serious effort from the government, from both government, central and state, to improve conditions. And, like Sabir mentioned, the RERA in the construction industry, I'm also from the same industry, is a very good move. And the GST, of course, there's always a bit of, let's say, concern and, when a certain thing is introduced, but it does a ticking troubles. But certainly, when everything falls in place, these measures will certainly help the industry to firm up and to make big business, doing business much easier. But our feeling is that it's certainly moving towards a positive direction.
Let me add.
Last time summit and this time summit in India only. Are you planning for going any other countries?
Actually, last time when we had the summit and the Honorable Chief Minister of Jammu and Kashmir, Mr. Mufti Mohammad Saeed, inaugurated the conference. He said, next conference we must hold in Delhi, and I would request, his words, I would request the Honorable Prime Minister to be with us. But unfortunately, he is no more with us, so we could not plan in Delhi. But we are certainly planning to have in different parts of the country to begin with, and maybe after that we'll go abroad. And as far as the ease of doing business and what Mr. Murli was referring to, there are a lot of things which the Government of India has brought in, like the IBC, code, as the Benami Properties Act, as RERA. There are so many things which are coming which is going to help in ease of doing business. Now all these GST, anything, it may have some initial problems, but all of them are good for the long run for the country, and that's what we are going through. We are happy about it that our Honorable Prime Minister is able to do that for us. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Any more questions?